All right, so we haven't had an episode of Caffeine and Confidence in a little while, and I thought I'd drop by. You know, here's the situation. Everybody's loosening their stay-at-home orders, and the courts or the governors are allowing everybody to go out. And here's the situation I see. I have some friends who believe that the minute you step outside of your house, you're going to get the coronavirus and die. And then I have another group of friends, most of these are Facebook people, some of them I know, some of them I don't. I have another group of Facebook people who believe that you could eat a live bat from China and never become infected. So what brought me on today is some events that took place overnight. When I joined the National Speakers Association, people urged me to speak about something that I was passionate about. And the problem is, what I'm passionate about doesn't sell. People don't want to pay to hear me talk about the fact that what you need to do is enjoy life to its fullest every day. Every day. Because you're only going to get to do this one time. That's it. And if you waste a day by not enjoying it, then you've wasted that day, in my opinion. So, again, hello, Jesse. So I'm not talking about not working. I mean, we all have to work. Most of us have to work. I have to work. I have bills to pay and things I want to buy. So I work. But I enjoy my work and I enjoy what I do. So I didn't talk about that for NSA. That's not my topic. My topic is leadership. I work with emerging leaders. I help them understand the foundations of leadership so they can go on to become confident leaders. But here's what made me get on here today. 2 people died overnight. Both of them were at one time in their life wildly famous, and yet there's a lot of people watching this who have no idea. Roy Horn. Do you know who Roy Horn is? Good morning, Jerry. Do you know who Roy Horn is? Roy Horn was half of Siegfried and Roy. And he died overnight. I think he was 70, in his 70s. And Roy, of course, was a star for the longest time. And then he was attacked by one of his tigers. And you know the rest of the story. He had a stroke. He was disabled. But he came back to performing. But yet, with all that fame and all that fortune, a lot of people don't even know who he is. And then another guy died overnight, Richard Penniman. Do you know who Richard Penniman is? Anybody know who Richard Penniman is? Raise your hand if you do. All right. Little Richard. Little Richard was one of the founding forces of rock and roll. If you look here on Facebook, if you're on Facebook, look up a guy named Daryl Davis. You'll recognize his picture. He's a black musician in Maryland. Daryl and I have been friends from back in the Chuck Berry days. I met Daryl, I think the first time was up in Long Island on a show with Chuck Berry, who you can see over my shoulder here. And Daryl has a long thing in there about Little Richard. And I've met Little Richard any number of times. We've been at shows that Chuck was playing, that Little Richard was also playing. I can remember when they closed down. Little Richard and Chuck closed down Caesar's Palace showroom, a number of years ago. Can't tell you more than probably 15, 20 years ago. They played the last show there because they had played the original show there, and Chuck took me and a girl I was dating at the time to Las Vegas for that show, and he let us stay in the Star Suite. Hello, Brenda. He let us stay in the Star Suite while he stayed in one of his houses there, and that was a lot of fun. So caffeine and confidence, what's this got to do with caffeine and confidence? What it has to do with caffeine and confidence is you're going to have to make your own decisions about going out and where you're going to go and who you're going to socialize with and whether you're going to wear a mask and whether you're not going to wear a mask. Do what you are comfortable with. Do not let anybody shame you or force you into doing something else. If you want to go out and wear a mask, wear a mask. Most of the places I go while I'm out, and I've been out a lot during these quote-unquote stay-at-home orders because I've had to. Most of the places I go, I wear a mask. It's an old bandana I used to wear when I was riding my motorcycle. Just put it together. But not for my protection. I wear that for the peace and calm of the other people that are around me so they feel protected. So if you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. If you don't want to wear a mask, then practice social distancing. Again, not so much for you, to be honest with you, but the people around you. Make them comfortable. Make them understand that you understand. Now, if you don't believe that the coronavirus is a threat or that anybody can get sick from it, I don't know what to say to you. It's obviously a virus. Now, the severity of the virus, we could debate. We could talk about that all you want. Hello, Lisa. Talk about that all you want, but it's clearly killing people. How you deal with it is totally up to you, but I don't want you at this point to lose your confidence that you're going to get through this. Andrew, hello. That you're going to get through this. You're going to get through it. There's going to be bumps in the road. I've had bumps in the road during this period of time too. All the courts were closed. And I've got cases pending in 8 different circuits, and now they're all the judges have come back and they've all said, oh, we're going to set these cases on this date. Well, I've got a case in Warren County and a case in Franklin County on the same day at the same time, a case in Randolph County and a case in St. Charles County, same day, same time. So, hello, Merv. So, yes, there are bumps in the road. There are things you're going to have to get through. As I say, keep an opportunity outlook. You want to find the opportunity in all of this. Everybody in the National Speakers Association, hi Tiffany, everybody in the National Speakers Association has suffered greatly, but there are those who have found opportunities and have exploited those opportunities and have used those opportunities to increase and expand their comfort zone. Hello, Greg. Well, listen, I'm about to close up. If you like what you see, please share it. If you see this on YouTube, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I thank you for being on here. I really wish you the best. I hope that you're healthy and you're safe and that everything works out well for you. Just remember, Little Richard, Roy Horn, both died overnight, once famous, once rich, and now, if they didn't enjoy their life, what difference does it make? Bye now. Thanks.